Arthera. Today we're going to talk about Sourcify and contract verification. We actually have some good news. We're actually fully supported by Sourcify, and so I'm going to show you guys all this. And today we have a special guest. That's Artem from one of the projects building on Arthera, which is called Tilata. And Artem actually went into some issues for verifying the smart contracts, and we're about to fix all that. So Artem, hello, and maybe if you want to say a few words about Tilata, and also maybe tell us about why it's kind of important to be able to get these contracts verified.
Hello everyone. I got some issues with verifying smart contracts. It's very important because all who interact with smart contracts who can trust to smart contract.
Yep.
Can verify, can see a code of the smart contract.
Yes.
And interact with the contract from Block Explorer.
Yeah, exactly. So as you say, just exactly as you said, I would say the first reason is that we actually, when we get a smart contract verified, we actually show everyone, and we can prove the source code of the contract, and that's kind of important for, as you said, for trust and for transparency. So we can show that maybe in the project there is no backdoor, there is no funny things. All the code can be, is accessible by everyone, and that's important. And as you just said, Artem, we also can eventually interact with the contract. So when we use Etherscan, maybe some of you guys are kind of used to using Etherscan, but we on Arthera we have the latest version of Block Scout. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I guess I can remove, where is that? I'd like to remove the don't be late thing here. I'm not sure if I can remove it actually. No. Yes, okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to share my screen. Okay, I think I'm sharing my screen. Yeah. All right. So actually, the good news of the day is that the Explorer actually fully supports Sourcify. So that's one good news, and the other good news is that along with Bertrand, we took the time to add what we call the Ether. How's it called again? Hard Hat. The Hard Hat deploy plugin. So that's part of the good news. I can even show what was done today, actually. So this is Bertrand adding the Hard Hat deploy plugin to that little template that we have. So this is something that's I talked about it. I talked about it the other day. It's super useful for especially for beginners when you don't know where to start in Solidity. And so yeah, this is now available in the hard hat template that we have. And before that, I had a simple deployment script in hard hat, and now we have the sort of full support of hard hat deploy, meaning that I don't know, Artem, if you're familiar with this plugin. Maybe not. Do you use it in your project?
We use on other blockchains on Mumbai with Hardhat deploy and verify with this plugin.
Okay, so you mean can you say again? You use it for so you already used it before, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now I guess as you deploy to Arthera, now you also can use it, with when you deploy to Arthera testnet, and so in this template, it's a very basic ERC20 token here. That's called basic, by the way. And it's pretty straightforward. So I can show you so now the deployment script looks like this. Maybe okay, we'll see. And if you check the README file, so I just cloned the repository on my machine. I did a pnpm install. I did a quick test, pnpm test, and then I just with this command, I just deploy it to Arthera, and I'm gonna do it right now. Let's see what it gives. So yeah, I added. Okay, so that worked. Except I console log everything of this deployment because I'm not sure of the new contract address. So but there we have it. There we have it right here. And so I'm supposed to have a message saying that, yeah, it's here. Yeah, it doesn't say much because I don't have any console log, any specific console log, but so I just deployed it, and so I can go ahead and see what's happening on chain. That's what I want to see. No, that's not the contract address. That's my own address, I think. I'm not even sure. That's probably the contract address, if I'm not mistaken. Is it the right one? Yes. Okay. So there's a few things I can do. I can check in Sourcify itself. Is it the same address? That's weird. Okay, so this. I don't know why I have the same address. That's because I deployed a new one. So I'm just going to deploy again. Okay, for some reason I have the exact same anyway. So yeah, because the hard hat deploy plugin does like a lot of things. You can kind of check it out. This is so yeah, on Sourcify we see that the contract is deployed. I can check some other info, have the what they call the metadata of the contract here. I have access to the source code that is here. And most importantly, we have it there. Oh. Okay. Okay, I have a little issue with Chrome here. Okay. Okay, so that's my contract. And we can see here that it was verified in Hard Hat. And as we said in the beginning, you can now, and this is very new, and we're kind of happy to have it now because you know, you have maybe I think it's 90 already 90 projects building on Arthera, and actually they're all like you, Artem. They all need the contract verification, and now we have it. So it's yeah, it's a good news. And so yeah, as we said before, we can actually interact with the contract, and this is kind of useful. So you have access to all the read function. So you can see the total supply, for example, and other stuff. We can see maybe. Let me check. Okay. So yeah, and if I want to do a transfer, I can do it from here, and that's you know, that's also practical. So yeah, I wanted to show you that. So maybe for you, Artem, what's the plan? Do you? I guess you will probably use the hard hat deploy plugin, right? Or maybe not. If you're still with me.
I have problems with verification of upgradable proxy pattern. Exactly, proxy contract. I can implementation verified now.
Yeah, but that's an excellent question. That's an excellent question. I've been working on a upgradable contract as well. And do you use the? I think it's called Hard Hat Upgrades plugin.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so I think you should be able to use it in combination with Hard Hat Deploy. I hope so.
Yes, I need to try it.
Yep. Yeah. So
I should redeploy contracts verified.
Maybe it's not a great idea to test right now live. We haven't prepared anything, so maybe it's not a good idea to test it right now. But I think that will actually fix the problem. I'm pretty confident about that. What do you think?
I think yes.
So yeah, it's worth giving it, giving it a try, and you know, give us some feedback about it. You know, our own system contracts at Arthera also, some of them are upgradable, and so it's interesting because this contract verification is something that we need for ourselves, and it's something that you guys, projects building on Arthera, also need, and actually, all the users also need, because as a user, you want to know what's going on. For example, if it's a decentralized exchange, you want to know what's going on. Is there backdoors? Is there some admin keys or weird stuff going on? We want to know everything. Like, we want to be able to verify everything, and that's part of the whole, let's say, the whole crypto thing and the Web3 thing. So it's this capacity to verify all the things, and I think that's super important. Before, maybe I think I'll give it a try with an NFT contract. Why not? So I'm going to try that. But before I go into that, I wanted to let you know, guys, that we're working with a great project that's called Solidity Scan. I don't know if you heard of that, Artem, but it's a service that gives you additional sort of on-the-fly security audit, and you can actually plug a GitHub repository, and then you have GitHub Actions that provides advices, and you have like sort of pre-audit, right? So yeah, once again, like, security is something that we take very seriously at Arthera, and yeah, so it's great that we are able to give access to this new service as well. So yeah. So as a builder, if you're just discovering Arthera, you will just feel at home, hopefully. So I think I'll give it a try with an NFT contract. I have time. Artem, if you want to stay with me, you can stay with me. If you want to leave, you can leave. If you have other stuff, I don't know. So yeah, I have a little problem with Chrome. I cannot even share my screen. That's interesting. Okay, I just cannot share my screen. That's interesting. Okay. I have this little bug with Chrome, obviously. I noticed this morning, and now I have it. And I have no idea what I can do, because okay, just a second. Let me try again. Okay, that's weird. I cannot share my screen. Okay, that's okay. I also wanted to show you guys that you even have the sort of UML diagrams that are now also accessible on Arthera's Testnet Explorer. But I cannot even share my screen for some reason. Okay, anyway, on this building public session, I will anyway, share all the links, including the boilerplate itself. I will include Bertrand's pull request. We will also add some info about Artem's project that's called Tilata, and other all the things we've been talking about. I will share. I will definitely share in the show notes, and I will also update the documentation that we have, because right now in the documentation it explains how to verify the contract sort of manually using the Explorer. But now that we've fully supported by Sourcify, it's gonna look way better, and that's just a great news for Arthera and for all the projects building on top of Arthera. So yeah, and I want to add that it was kind of a great teamwork here. I want to say that Bertrand worked on adding it to a hard hat template, and then Flavius just added it to the Explorer, and then magically everything works, and and so yeah, I was pretty happy today. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame I just cannot share my screen. But yeah, that's all right. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned, and don't be late.
Okay, I think it's running, so maybe I can share my screen now. No, I still cannot.